What's up, guys? We got a great show for you tonight. We're preparing for Jessica Jones. We're going to talk about Batman Europa. We got Red Thorn issue 1, Images Huck #1, Legendaries Black Bag. And from Marvel, we got Black Knight, Ms. Marvel, Spiderwoman, Star-Lord, The Mighty Thor, Uncanny Avengers Annual. We got Star Wars Vader Down. And just for fun and to piss Ramon off, we have Secret Wars 2, TOO. And we're going to close out with Red Sonja and Conan. The team-up ended back on November 11th. We're going to talk about Flash and Gorilla Grodd this week. The upcoming Arrow Flash crossover, what's going on there. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is kicking into high gear, and some possible rumors that we've heard. It's going to be a great show. You need to catch up.
I really do need to catch up because I'm like.
You caught up with everything?
Except for Gotham.
Oh, okay. It's violent.
Gotham?
Gotham is crazy violent.
For the tiny.
El Sinestro says, "What's up?"
What's up, dude? Sinestro, I'm sorry we're out of whiskey this week, so we're doing tequila instead. Wish me luck.
We're gonna need it.
Yo, while we're on the subject, have any of you out there ever done a 3 wise men or a 4 horsemen shot? The 3 wise, I know you have because you hung out with me, so you didn't really have a choice.
Sinestro doing ginger ale.
That's all right, buddy. He's always drinking, so he gets a pass on the ginger
They
ale.
cut Jess's scene on Gotham, but she still got paid.
Hey, good,
that's
good.
what matters.
Listen, honey, we knew you were in the show, and that's what mattered.
Exactly.
Are we allowed to tell, like, the rest of the people what's
Well, she
going
just
on
told everybody, so I mean.
there? Oh, well, there you go.
they kind of know.
Our homegirl Jess, who also, you guys know her as Skrull Adam, was to be in Gotham as a member of the League of Assassins, which is coming very soon. Unfortunately, that scene got cut, but she still got paid, and you still get your SAG card, right? SAG card.
You can see my flat red
That
ass
is-
in the background.
That is the Screen Actors Guild card, not to be confused with the Film Actors Guild card from Team America. America!
Fuck yeah! Yeah, I
Matt
think you can figure that out.
Damon! It's the best part of the whole movie. That and the puppet sex.
What's a devil's threesome shot?
A devil's threesome, I don't know.
Who said that? That was
Tattoos by Keith.
I'm kind of afraid.
Yeah.
Tell us what it is, Keith. Type faster.
Just says everyone's seen got
She
caught
did get a
SAG,
SAG.
health
She got
insurance.
health insurance.
Good girl.
Health insurance, here I come. All right, get off that Obamacare. Oh wait, nobody can. Sorry.
Nah.
Thanks, Obama.
Google it.
So, in between there, I'm kind of afraid to Google that.
Yeah, you got to be afraid to, yeah.
Yeah,
Like
because
you-
the first thing that's going to come up is some kind of depraved porn.
Tattoos, sir, you have built a reputation. So, you know what? No, fuck it. Just answer me one thing. Are the FBI going to be at my door after I fucking punch this into my server?
Oh, yeah, that'll be it, right? That'll be the thing that brings you the
That
FBI
will be
to
the
your
one,
door.
yeah. It'll be the most tame sounding thing in the world.
The Devil's Threesome does not sound fucking tame at all.
Compared to some of the shit we've come up with, come
That
on.
is true. So anyway, if you go to the bar and you decide you're mad at yourself, grab yourself a 3 wise men shot, which is Jack, Jimmy, and Jamie. You can substitute Johnny Walker in there wherever you like. Mostly with the Jim Beam. You can get rid of that in favor of the Johnny Walker.
Right.
Now, if you change your mind and you really just hate yourself, like you decided, fuck it, I don't just hate myself, I want to die. You add Jose to that mix.
Jenkins says Bill Cosby is the purple man of our world.
Oh, man.
Oh, boy.
It's kind of true, though.
When you add Jose to Jack, Jimmy, and Jamie,
There
it
you
becomes
go.
the 4 horsemen shot. Because tequila is death. And like I always say, tequila does not play well with others. The tequila actually floats on top of the whiskey. It doesn't blend.
Right.
Oh, yeah. You blend.
Devil's Threesome is ISIS hotline.
Well, let's just go to the image search.
Oh, boy.
Trump is our Lex Luthor.
I'm not seeing anything horrendous here, so...
Did you ever look up the pizza eating record? Dark Avenger.
No, I didn't actually. I didn't because I have the fucking memory of a dead horse, and I just forget shit right away. Thank you for the reminder, though, sir. So, right off the bat, I'm going to tell you something that pissed me off this week. Seriously. 2 things, actually.
Okay, just one? I'm like, wait, what? No.
Well, specifically, one thing, parts A and B. Let's talk about the Ronda Rousey fight real quick.
Frank
All right.
Sinatra or Dean Martin?
Dean Martin.
Jenkins asked.
Dean Martin.
All right.
The Ronda Rousey fight, I did not like the fact that she did not touch gloves with Holly Holmes.
Thank you.
I don't like that. I don't care how good you are, how cocky you are. She's
Hey,
got really no reason to hate this girl.
respectful.
Not like
Exactly.
she did the last one who was
Right, the
talking shit about her
Brazilian chick.
fucking dead dad.
Right,
That's
right.
fucked up.
Yeah.
That one I get. You want to trounce this girl.
Yeah.
This was just a regular fight. It was a championship fight. Touch the gloves.
Jenkins
Be
and Sinatra
fucking
agree.
respectful.
Yep.
However, Ronda Rousey was like the fucking patron saint of the internet for months. All of a sudden, she loses the fight and the entire interwebs turns against her and
Right.
everything's a fucking joke. First of all, she's still a great fighter.
Yep.
She lost the fight. She lost in grand fucking style. She got kicked in the fucking face.
Wait,
Yep.
Okay.
And then got a broken jaw out of the deal.
Jason Hagopian says watch the weigh-in, and that's why they had beef.
Ah,
And also,
I didn't
Yeah,
see
the
weigh-in.
weigh-in was where they had. Well,
Somebody got
Ronda
mushed.
Rousey explained after the weigh-in. I caught this. I didn't catch the fight until I didn't watch it until actually last night. But she said in the interview she wanted to get into Holly Holmes' head, and she said that every time Holly does a weigh-in, she always keeps her fist to the outside.
Right.
So she wanted to basically take the outside and get all up in her grill and kind of throw her off. And then it got a little crazy. A lot of people were like, "Well, why the hell are you running all the way over to her to do it?"
Right.
You know, she was a little, she was kind of like off of the leash a little bit. So she got a little crazy. She got cocky. It blew up in her face. She's gonna learn her lesson. She didn't prepare enough for the fight. You know, she's like
I'm
you said,
sure
she's
she'll
still
be back.
Yeah, she's still a
She's
great
got
fighter.
like 6 months to a year to recover now because UFC suspended her because of the jaw injury.
Oh, really?
But
Okay.
I'm sure she'll be back. I don't like the fact that the internet is so fickle and everybody just turned against her. For what I saw was no discernible
especially because
reason.
they don't know nothing about the sport. Who the fuck is undefeated
Right.
in MMA?
Right.
I mean, Holly Holmes still is, but her time will
Yeah,
come
but she's
too.
young. That's why.
Yeah.
I mean,
This is also true.
after a while, you're gonna get beat. This sport is too
Exactly.
Have the fucking respect.
Exactly.
And
It's not like being undefeated in the UFC is probably not as much hallowed ground as it is in regular boxing, in my opinion. Because let's face it, most of those greats got their asses handed to them a few times before they actually got a feel of the system and how everything worked, and then they rose to fame. It's gonna happen. You're gonna lose.
Yeah.
You know, and especially in fights like this where one good shot's gonna drop you. You know, it's gonna happen
She's
a
still
lot.
hot.
Yeah.
still ridiculously hot.
Yeah. So.
So let's talk book of the week. Now we had quite a few running around here. There's a lot of good stuff come out this week.
Oh, yeah.
Are we in agreement at all? Because we're going to talk about three books of the week. But like, what was your favorite from this week? Let's start there.
Actually, it's weird because the 3 that Ramon suggested, I completely agree with, and all of them are for the same reason. Great story, great concept, amazing artwork. But Red Thorn takes the cake for me.
Really?
Yeah, because
Okay.
the artwork was unbelievable, and I really like the story.
Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I agree.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, the artwork was phenomenal.
I know why you.
I'm actually the odd man out on this one.
She-Hulk versus Wonder Woman MMA in a reinforced cage.
Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
There's
Wonder
no
Woman.
way She-Hulk stands a chance against her.
I mean, I'd be hard pressed to put the Hulk in with her.
True.
I mean, come on.
Red Thorn was actually my least favorite of the 3 that we're going to talk about.
Okay.
Texas but Keith want to know about Batman Europa.
That
Really
is-
good.
That was the first
Really
book
good.
I read this week, and I was absolutely dumbfounded by how much I liked it.
I
It's been a
almost
long
forgot
time
to
since I
read it.
read a fucking Batman book, even a DC book that I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The other one that I really liked, which was a very heartwarming tale, was Huck.
Yeah.
I
good.
loved it. It's just like it just kind of makes you feel all like warm and faith in humanity restored kind of
Right.
thing. But right off the bat,
Sunshine and butterflies.
since it's a popular book and it's Batman's let's just talk about Batman real quick because
Sure.
gets people watching the show, and that's really the name of the game. The funny thing is, the one thing that I thought of right after I finished reading this was, now we have a definitive answer to that question that we got so many times, was have Batman and the Joker ever teamed up? Now you have it.
Yeah.
That's what this book is.
Yeah.
Someone has poisoned Batman,
And the Joker.
and by the end of the book you realize because he thinks it's the Joker.
Right.
And then when he realizes that it's the Joker poisoned as well, he says, "Oh, so you're poisoned too?" And the Joker's like, "Wait, two? So I'm led to believe that you're infected as well?" And see, Batman says something like,
Oh shit! Tattooed by Keith didn't pick up the book yet. You didn't say spoiler alert.
I didn't think you didn't read it. I'm sorry, but I could have put the cheese down there, but it's gonna have to go in editing.
Periscope.
Not on Periscope. Sorry about that. Well, think about this, brother. It's only the first issue, so it's not really too bad of a spoiler. You're going to want to pick this up.
Yeah, you will.
Really,
Yeah.
the only thing that happens is by about page 3 or 4, you realize Batman's poisoned. Somebody hacked into his computer, gave him a computer virus that told him
That he actually has a
your
virus.
body is fucking poisoned. The
Right.
virus is called Colossus. Hopefully he didn't get fucking butt fucked by a crazy steel Russian guy, because that would suck.
But that would be the most epic crossover in comic book history.
Ugh. Be a hell of a sword fight.
Heyo!
So he goes after the Joker thinking it's him and realizes that the Joker is poisoned as well. And Batman says something like, because the Joker has some information, Batman has some information, Joker was trying to kill this other girl who has information. And he's like, so everybody has a little piece of the puzzle that nobody can solve alone. And Joker's like, wait a minute, wait, what? You need me? It's like, we're a team? And he's all like fucking stupid excited over this.
Right.
So, and the artwork is fucking great. Is it
is.
Jim Lee doing the interiors as well?
I have no idea.
Because
I
whoever
don't-
it is mimics his style well.
I don't believe so. I think he only did the variant, the one
cover,
variant
yeah.
cover, the cover and one of the variants. And but the artwork is phenomenal, bro.
So fucking good.
It's amazing. The best thing that's about this for me is it's Batman Europa. So they wind up in Germany.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna go on a wild goose chase throughout Europe, which is new ground as far as I'm concerned for both
me,
of these
yeah.
characters.
Right.
It's crazy.
Which is gonna be fucking awesome because they're both gonna be taken out of their comfort zone.
Hold on. Somebody
Yeah.
said joke. What answer? Oh fuck! I didn't see the jokes, guys. Can you put them on again?
Oh no.
So a Joker joke.
So one thing Periscope has to do is they have to have like a chat log where they can save shit.
It's true.
It looks like Ramon is farting hearts. That's fucking hilarious.
It fucking does.
That's what happens when he takes a bubble bath, guys.
All right, well, even better.
Anyway,
No, that's worse.
now he's pissing
worse.
hearts.
Joe, when is the Joker not plotting murder?
When?
When, Nelson Estro?
Oh God.
I can't not see that. Thanks, Jess.
Oh, that was Jess that said that?
Yeah.
That's even better.
When he's riding his Harley.
There you go.
Guys, if you missed the end of last week, it got a little stupid. We were just fucking telling really dumb jokes back and forth.
Ah man.
So,
How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
Why not say the answer to that question? We'll see what happens.
Oh my God.
how? How do you find Will Smith in the snow?
That's tattooed by Keith. I don't
Look
know
for
if
the
you
Fresh
wanted to
Prince.
Nice. Nice.
That's so
That's
stupid.
a play on words. That's
Yes, it is.
very clever, sir. Very clever indeed.
Yes, we must drink to that.
Yes. All right, here we go. Fucking tequila.
Nelson Estro, what's the difference between oral and anal sex?
I should hope you know that.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate that. It was disgusting.
Oh God, I hate tequila.
Really?
But it's the only alcohol in the house right now, so you make do.
The taste.
That's gross.
Yeah.
So let's talk about Red Thorn. You guys
Oral
like
sex
this one?
makes your day. Anal sex makes your whole week.
Ah!
Quote.
You're welcome, Star Trek fans.
All right. Moving on.
What are you trying to tell me?
That's for me.
Oh, I thought it was for me.
No, you want one?
He's got to
Yeah.
kill. He's got to kill the germs.
I don't know how tequila's gonna work with mints.
Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be like a weird Mexican rumplemints
That's a
type of
valid
thing
point.
going
Let's
on.
just save that for later.
Yeah.
So,
right.
Red Thorn, boys.
Red Thorn's another vertical #1. They're like launching a million #1s.
It was good.
Yeah.
First of all, did any of you have trouble like establishing the Scottish accent in your head? Do you do
Not
that?
at all.
Like if they're in
Yeah, I do.
Scotland or something, like you
Not
have
at
to
all.
read. Yeah.
I do.
yeah.
I don't think I go as far as you do, but yeah.
Like I
mean,
kept
the
imagining
way
the little
it's
girl
actually-
from Brave
The way it's actually
and Billy
written
Connolly
out,
if it was a guy.
Right, exactly. The way it's actually written out was a little tough, but I always do that shit.
Yeah.
Irish accent, Scottish accent. Every time I read a Batman comic book now, I think it's Kevin Conroy's voice and
Oh, yeah.
Mark Hamill's. You know, as
Every time I
Batman
read
and
an
Joker.
X-Men, I hear the guy from the '90s cartoon doing
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Right.
Without question.
Let's go, bub.
No, not bad, not bad. Pete does pretty damn good impressions. In case this is your first
Man,
jaunt on
I-
the
Elsa
show.
National
voice
says
thing.
everyone sounds like Christopher Walken when I read. Tattoos Keith says you wear a kilt when you read it.
And nothing else, sir. On that note, if you guys, I really highly suggest you go and YouTube up a song called "The Scotsman." It's about 3 minutes long. It's one of the most hilarious things you could ever listen to. I first experienced this on the Dr. Demento soundtrack. Dr. Demento, if you don't know, is the guy who gave Weird Al Yankovic his start.
Wow.
What did one gay sperm say to the other one?
How are we gonna find eggs and all this shit?
Wow.
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
Wow.
That's really.
So basically, this girl goes to Scotland. She's a pretty redhead, runs back off to
She's a
Scotland
pretty
to the
lass.
mother
She's a
country.
pretty lass. Sure.
And she's looking, she's like on the trail of her dead sister, basically. So she's talking, her sister died even before she was born.
Is she really
Which-
dead or is she just missing?
No, she's dead.
She's
Well,
dead? Okay.
Actually, no, I think you're right. I think she is missing.
Yeah, she's disappeared.
But we're assuming she's dead.
Yeah, I
Right.
assume she's dead.
It's been 20 plus years, which the first thing I said was like, whoa, how the fuck old is like her parents or something?
Right.
And then they made a point of that. It's like they had me right after typical replacement kid syndrome.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, that makes a little sense. Because the kid, her sister would have been at least, at least college age.
Sure.
To have been in Scotland by herself,
Yeah.
you would assume. So she's an artist. Her sister's an artist too. Runs in the family, and she likes to draw these monster things. She makes a point of saying she doesn't draw humans, and we later find out the reason for this is because her last drawing of a
Spoiler
human,
alert.
good call, sir, came to fucking life, and then
Awesome.
killed her teacher
Right.
by stabbing him with a pencil.
The same
Yeah.
pencil she created her with.
Yes,
Yes.
the same pencil she used to create it with, and in the event of that, she wound up with blood on her hands, and she don't know how.
Pretty crazy.
Crazy.
And then we don't even know what happened to that drawing afterward. Like,
Nah,
did she
disappeared.
erase her or something?
Yeah,
or whatever.
she looked like a anime, the typical anime schoolgirl, type of thing.
Yeah, she really did.
Pretty neat, but the story is fucking great.
It really was, and like it. It proceeds where she meets this guy in Scotland. She kind of forgets about the search for her sister. She lives with him for a year, and then all of a sudden, this like bridge troll shows up at her house and says like, "You'll never find this if you don't look for it," or some shit like that.
Right.
And hands her sister's diary or her sister's sketchbook or something.
Yeah.
So this is like, oh my god, this is like the first time she's ever really had anything of her sister's ever. So she starts flipping through it and she realizes they're both drawing the same like devilish character.
Right.
And she's like, what's up with that? Something crazy's going on.
Yeah.
And book ends with what have we awoken or something like, something that we woke up with our drawings, and it's this character whose name I'm assuming is Thorn. And he's like this, looks like Hellspawn. Damien Hellspawn?
I guess.
Or what am I saying? Hellstorm?
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting in, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
From Marvel.
That
Son
was-
of Satan.
that was- yeah.
Yeah. Looks fucking just like him, right down to the tattoo on his chest. But still a really cool book. I want to see where it's going.
Owens Richie's asking about the shirt, if it's a Jeepers Creepers t-shirt.
As in the company that makes it? I
And
don't know,
Keith
give it a quick
answered.
look.
Oh.
No, the Mountain.
All right. I got this actually at NYCC at the Frank Frazetta booth. It was
Okay.
Frazetta's niece, I believe, and I don't know who the dude was, if it was her boyfriend or her cousin or somebody like that. But the one really cool thing is you will find a bunch of different booths featuring Frazetta stuff, and it's always his family that's there. So that was, yeah. I bought a Death Dealer shirt and I bought this one because they were offering like 2 for $40 or something like that.
Oh.
So I'm like, well,
Yeah, that's a good
obviously
deal.
I have to. I could have bought 20 shirts, but I said, let me not go broke at a fucking t-shirt booth.
I'm surprised you didn't buy a Frazetta statue at the show.
Because I was really trying to behave and I didn't want to spend $800 on a super high deluxe fucking detailed Death Dealer statue. Wasn't out of my wheelhouse to
Fucking
do it,
awesome.
but I resisted.
Yeah.
Very difficultly. But so,
All right. So yeah, this book, it's really good. I can't wait to see what happens next.
looking very much looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I want to give a big shout out to
Oh God, Sinestro.
what happened.
A blind man walks into a bar.
Ouch.
Ouch.
I don't know. I'm waiting for him to write.
Chances are it's ouch.
And a table.
And a table. There you go. There
Yeah.
you go.
Want to give a shout out to at Daily
And a
Doctor
chair.
Strange. Hopefully they're watching now. Daily Doctor Strange hit us up on Instagram and said, "Hey, small world. We're huge fans of PCL, Epic Comic Cast, and League of Geeks. They talk about you guys all the time. Well, first of all, thank you to everybody. We always post up stuff from Epic Comic Picks. Like they just have just amazing stuff.
Yeah.
And it was great working with all of those podcasts during the NYCC giveaway. So thank you to all of you guys out there for mentioning us. Dr. Strange had said, we still haven't decided which episode of yours we should start with. Do you have any suggestions? So I said,
Are we really jump on friendly?
are we? It's a good question.
Yeah.
So I said, why don't you tune in this week? I'll give you a shout out and we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
There you go.
But I want to answer the question too. Like if you were to choose like a Pete's Basement episode to watch where you kind of get the tone of the show, do you guys remember anything memorable that really stands out in your head? Roger, this question is also directed at you because you did most of the editing on these crazy nights.
Going way too long.
Entirely too long.
Just get right on and then.
I would suggest maybe
Sinestro says Pete's Basement and jump on friendly.
when were we really fucking bombed? Was it the 200th or 300th episode?
The Dixie Wrecked episode, according to
Not for nothing, the Dixie Wrecked episode is a really fucking good episode.
It's a classic.
We were talking to Tommy Walker
Tommy Walker
from Daredevil. Yeah, he was the Kingpin's right-hand man.
Good show all around, and certainly that's when we first met Tattoos by Keith, and it was fun had by all.
Pete's Alien God Talk is the best, according to somebody who just passed.
Thank you, sir. That was probably Sinestro. He really appreciated the Alien God Talk. He reposted that, as he's kind enough to do every week.
Yeah.
And guys, if you haven't checked out Two's Company, Three's a Podcast yet, our boy El Sinestro, Bodega Joe, and Toy Addict, you got to check these guys out. Listen to them on iTunes and everything for all of your toy and action figure needs.
Yeah. Sinestro, he goes in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This motherfucker collects toys like we collect comics.
That's scary.
Or
And
like
then
we
some.
breathe.
Yeah, there you go.
Bro, if you guys saw on our Instagram, I put up that thing on Sunday that said "Don't drink in Prime" and it had a bunch of Amazon boxes like at the front door.
It should have been a bunch of Optimuses actually.
That's this motherfucker. You know it's bad when you install a doggy door just for the boxes that you get in the mail. So the postman can just push the shit in. I should have done that.
That's what he said, or she said, or something like that. I don't know.
So Jessica Jones premieres tomorrow, midnight for you West Coast motherfuckers, and 3 a.m. for us.
Wait,
Mañana.
what?
That means tomorrow.
Midnight tonight?
Midnight tomorrow.
Midnight
Friday.
tomorrow is technically Saturday.
Wait, maybe it does premiere tonight.
Oh boy.
Is it tonight? I thought it was tomorrow. I thought it was Friday.
Fucking
But-
time zones, motherfucker.
Timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly shot.
Because if it's at 3 a.m., I'm like, okay.
El Sinestro.
It's tonight?
Tonight, so at 3 a.m.
You don't
So,
see
baby,
that.
3 a.m. tonight.
It says vegetable too.
So Jessica Jones launches on Netflix, right?
Netflix.
Friday, 3 a.m. in New York.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Laura.
Thank you, Austin Astro.
Fucking West Coast.
What?
Damn it, Tupac.
Every year, Tupac comes out with a new album with clues in it.
Obviously, I have to stay up until 4 o'clock in the morning again. I might as well edit another fucking NYCC episode.
Sinestro's staying home to watch it.
He's only got to stay up till midnight. Wait,
No.
he's staying home from work?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't
He's
take
gonna
off.
watch the whole fucking season, though. I think is what he's trying to say.
He asked us if we were going to binge on it. I said no. I got to go to work tomorrow. I got shit to do.
Unfortunately, until I find new employment, I can't.
Anyone know when
sign
Jones
up
is
for
out in
Netflix,
Britain?
So.
Sorry.
No.
No. Damn.
We don't know when it's out in America.
I know.
Are you who asked that? Are you watching us from across the pond?
Do you like
whoever that
fat or
is?
skinny Jennifer Lawrence? I like Jennifer Lawrence. Period.
Yeah.
It don't fucking matter.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah. Jennifer Lawrence is fucking ridiculously cute, and nothing wrong with a woman with some curves on her.
Calfani, you're fucked up.
The hottest woman in your opinion dies. You're alone in the body. What do?
How long ago did she die?
Honestly,
This
that's
is
the
a
first
serious,
question I
this is
would've
an
asked.
important fucking part of the equation.
Yeah.
Which, for legal reasons, we will not answer. Next question.
Is it before or after the autopsy?
Not for nothing. I had a couple of coworkers ask me, like, would you date a crippled girl, like a girl in a wheelchair?
Who's smoking hot?
And my answer was, how big are her tits? Because you could do a lot with a girl in a wheelchair. You can just roll that
Immediately
motherfucker
dead.
back and forth. Immediately dead?
Immediately dead.
Why are you there?
Why am I there? Yeah, wait, did I kill her? Did she spurn my advances and, like, I stabbed her with one of the weapons off to the right there?
The coroner
My right, your left?
The coroner drops off the body. No.
How funny. Have you ever tried to derobe a corpse? I'm just saying.
Yo, man, they're dead weight. Ah! What?
This used to be a comic book show.
We've evolved, man.
Evolved, really?
Yeah.
He had a decent.
Periscope, I'm telling you.
Oh, come on. Like any regular comic book conversation doesn't degenerate to models with
You're
big
the
tits.
coroner.
Oh, by the way,
Come on.
I'd take a peek. At least take a peek.
you gotta take a peek. You
gotta
gotta,
take a peek.
just take
Yeah.
it, just get a quick
Sure.
pinch
As
of
a
a look.
coroner, it's your job.
That's true.
That is true.
Right.
That is true. I think there was a movie about a coroner like fucking around with dead things or something, and I believe one of the dead things ate her.
Kill Bill Part 1. That fucking asshole.
The guy in the
his name?
hospital?
Yeah.
Oh, the pussy
What's
wagon?
his- Yeah, the guy who owned the pussy wagon.
Yeah.
I'm Buck, and I
like
like
to
to fuck.
She beats the shit out of him. Oh.
Oh, loved it. Smashing the door on his
They
head.
gave that the other day on something.
Eh?
You
Wow,
all
thanks
have
for
some
that.
disturbed mind, says Laura Converses.
You have no idea. We're actually
You're just figuring this
contained
out now?
for this is still like people are watching this, so we have to behave a little bit.
People!
This is still best behavior if you can believe it.
What the
God.
best? I forget what fucking episode it was, like only like 2 or 3 episodes ago. Somebody said like Pete's fucking insane, and you yelled from over there, "Try knowing him in real life."
All right. Tattoos by Keith asks a sane question.
A sane question.
Favorite sandwich?
Oh, I got this down in fucking science.
Oh,
But go ahead.
shit.
You want me to go?
No, go.
All right.
Go.
There's a little sandwich shop by me, a little hole in the wall.
Shut up.
Angela's.
You mention
I know.
this shit so
I know.
fucking
I've been
often.
promising. I tell you what, I promise you right now, in front of everybody, for the Thanksgiving episode, which I believe would have been today, but maybe we'll do a quick something on like a Wednesday or something, or the week after, whatever it is. Whenever we decide to celebrate Basement Thanksgiving, I'll bring you one.
This is Basement Thanksgiving.
Basement Thanksgiving.
I'm in.
Giving
Fuck it.
thanks that for some reason we're still on the air almost 9 years later. This little hole in the wall spot on 6th Avenue between 59 and 58 called Angela's. They make an Italian club hero with salami,
Oh,
pepperoni,
Jesus. Why did the
prosciutto.
virgin lose his virginity to his hearted
How you
girl?
gonna just interrupt the?
Because it's going to disappear. Else it-
Remember it.
You keep it.
You don't even
sandwiches so-
smoke pot, motherfucker.
See, Tattoo by Keith agrees. You keeping sandwiches for Ramon. That's fucked up.
Ah.
Laura asked, how many comics do you each own?
Not
lot.
nearly as many as these two motherfuckers.
An insane amount of comics between the both of us.
Yeah.
I got about 7,000 or so that I used to have listed in an Excel document, and then my computer
Jess,
crashed.
let's do it. I gotta talk tattoos with you anyway.
Jess is coming over for a basement Thanksgiving.
All right.
The whole family
Salami,
is coming over, I guess.
pepperoni, prosciutto, lettuce, tomato, banana peppers, a little chipotle mayo, oil and vinegar on a fucking hero.
Oh,
You are good. Cholesterol be damned.
Yeah, dude,
is
I don't even
amazing.
bother to get that checked anymore because I already know it's high. Fuck it.
Yo, my shit was good last time. My triglycerides, on the other hand, don't get old,
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Oh my
Do not get old.
Yeah.
I didn't
yeah.
sign up for this shit. Doctor was like, well, you gotta stop drinking and you gotta cut out the pizza and the pasta. And I was like, shut up, doc. Just stop right there, because you just mentioned 3 of my 4 basic food groups.
My favorite sandwich is PB&J.
Really? You're a
Hands
very
down.
simple
Yeah.
creature.
PB&J is an always go-to. Now, if you want to like go all crazy, then yeah, I like Italian cold cuts in my sandwich.
got it.
Okay.
Italian cold
There you
cuts,
go.
forget
Yeah.
it. But the
I'm with
regular
you.
is PB&J.
I'm with you on the classic PB&J. You can never go wrong.
Never.
I actually had one.
Creamy or crunchy?
I was about to say that.
It don't fucking matter. I like both.
You gotta be in the mood though.
You gotta be in the mood
Crunchy.
for crunch.
Yes.
gotta have good bread,
well,
too.
especially in a
Yeah. Have some
sandwich.
shitty bread.
Especially in a
You can't have
sandwich.
no white bread.
If I
for
got a
crunch.
jar of crunchy peanut butter, I could just grab a spoon and fucking eat
Yes,
that shit out
yes,
the
you
jar.
can.
Now,
Like this for the rest of the
I
night.
actually just tried something a little different. My parents go up to New Hampshire all the time. They buy stuff from this place called Stonewall Kitchen. They do a lot of organic shit. They have an organic Maine blueberry jam. Out of this fucking world. First time I had it as PB&J. I'm a grape guy, a Welch's grape guy, and I tried this. It was fucking phenomenal.
shit.
Anyway, one of my favorite sandwiches is actually from a shop that I just
from Mikey?
discovered.
No.
Called
Keep
Melt
talking.
Shop in Roosevelt Field Mall. They are a chain. I don't know where their other locations are, but Roosevelt Field Mall has one in their new food court. They specialize in making grilled cheese sandwiches, but they throw all sorts of other stuff in.
Love you
They
too,
have a
Jess.
fried chicken sandwich with a coleslaw that is out of this fucking world.
I don't do coleslaw.
I don't do fried chicken.
What the fuck is wrong with either of you two? Well, listen, I don't do coleslaw either. This is a coleslaw that I was like, you know what, let me take a chance on it because it comes in a different sauce. It's not like your typical German coleslaw that you
Cuban.
get that's packed with fucking mayo that you see at any diner.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not
what freaks
that.
me out about them.
It's a red cabbage, like
fucking hate
really
cabbage.
nice.
I fought enough without cabbage. Not for nothing.
But anyway, that is one of my favorite
What?
one of my favorite sandwiches right now.
Fuel.
Cabbage is fart fuel.
Yes.
Not cabbage is fart fuel.
No.
Nah.
No, I wish
I
cabbages would
can't
fart
hear
fuel. Then we
really.
would change the world.
My father said to me earlier today, do you want a piece of pepperoni?
Pulled pork and
And
coleslaw
I
sandwich.
heard, do you want a piece of pickled lemon?
If the slaw is done differently,
And I said, that's
it's
fucking
gotta be
disgusting.
done differently. It's gotta be done either spicy or sweet. None of that fucking mayo shit. Get that shit out of my face. Yeah.
Enough sandwiches.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah, really.
Star Wars, according to our dear friend Mikey, has already made $50 million in advance ticket sales.
Yeah.
That's
Actually, my good
obscene.
buddy, my buddy William Falcone has been up and he's been all about Star Wars. He actually
Is he
had
related to Carmine Falcone?
no. That's funny though. No, this is a guy I've been trying to get my hands on his illustrated novel called Spartan Elite Corps. He's done some work with In Beyond Comics. They had a booth at the Comic-Con this year. He does some digital paintings of like Star Wars type stuff. He's got a stormtrooper that's fucking awesome. It's a close up of the helmet with the blaster and all that stuff. He's a huge Star Wars guy, and he's been up and down all over Facebook about this. He's got advance tickets. I keep seeing people posting on Facebook advance tickets, and my broke ass can't do shit. So I gotta pray to God
did
that
you get
they're
any?
not sold out.
yet.
Me neither.
In the area before.
I'll either wing it or I'll just wait a week or so.
Yeah.
At this point, I didn't want to really deal with the insane crowds, But
That's understandable.
let's talk about what?
Would one of you guys ever pick up the Hot Toys Star Wars?
Nah, it's not. Star Wars isn't really my thing in that I try to limit my geekdom to only spending money on extravagant stuff like that in certain areas. I have picked up
want
a few
a
hot
lightsaber
toys.
like the actual stunt guys have. That's about it.
I want a real lightsaber. I want Roger
Yeah.
to build me a lightsaber. I think if anybody could do it, that man can.
Was that Jess who just threatened J.J. Abrams?
No. For legal reasons,
No. Okay.
didn't see that. Probably didn't exist.
No, we didn't. Yeah,
I like-
exactly. El Sinestro, the stunt
Lego
lightsaber. I want one of
Star
those,
Wars
and I
stuff.
want to go to one of these
Right.
lightsaber fighting
I want a
courses
Death
that
Star.
they have.
It's like this big, but it's ridiculous. It's like
See, I don't like stuff like that, and I'm going to tell you why. This is what always pissed me the fuck off. Even when the Transformers finally made a Unicron toy, that shit is not to scale. That makes me angry. I didn't like when I was a kid and I was playing with He-Mans and the fucking like Castle Grayskull. Those castles weren't to scale. How are you only gonna have a 2-story castle for the guy to go in? If you're gonna make Unicron, that shit needs to be big, like motherfucking big, at least.
Like the size of your
how
garage.
big? You're a fucking kid.
G.I. Joe was like the only toy line that actually built shit to scale.
Well, that's because they made their figures that fucking tiny.
Yeah, but they were so detailed.
Yeah, which is amazing.
To this
I
day-
have to hand it to Hasbro for the level of detail that they put into those figures and also all the vehicles. And I wasn't even
G.I.
a
Joe
fan.
vehicles were awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to pose this question to Sinestro and everybody else out there right now. What was your favorite toy from the 80s that you played with? And one that you always wanted? For me, my buddy Matthew Gates had the Night Boomer, which was the black, glow-in-the-dark Sky Striker for G.I. Joe. The fucking plane was like this big, the wings opened up and everything, and this motherfucker glue in the dark.
Ooh, which is bigger, Unicron or Death Star?
Unicron. By far.
I think Unicron, because the Death Star is only the size of a small moon, and Unicron's the size of a planet.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Cybertron.
Yeah, Unicron,
close
Unicron
enough.
dwarfs the Death Star. It probably dwarfs 2 Death Stars.
Yeah, I agree with Jenkins. I wanted a fucking Thunder Tank.
Did I have the Thunder?
I
No,
got
I
it.
didn't have the. I didn't get the Thunder Tank until really, really late.
Tattoos by Keith wants to come by the show. He said he'll bring sandwiches.
There's a vetting process, and it involves money and some other things. But
Sexual favors.
we'll talk.
We're still working out the coming by the show thing, but we'll get back to you on that.
Does decapitating Cabbage Patch Kids count?
No, but collecting
Laura
cards does.
converses.
Garbage Pail Kids.
What did you
remember that
decapitate the Cabbage Patch dolls with?
Turtle Van.
Turtle Van was off the hook.
Turtle
Van,
Van, I heard. Yeah, that one I never got. I always wanted. My favorite thing to play with, honestly, was Voltron.
Yeah.
Because I had the original die-cast metal ones. I still do.
Yeah. The ones that you can chuck at somebody and they hurt.
Yeah. The only problem is that the Black Lion had a plastic head and the head broke off.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, motherfucker.
Yeah, they cheaped out on occasion.
Yeah. So.
So let's talk about Huck from Image.
This was really cool.
I love this
This
story.
was really cool.
This was so heartwarming.
Yeah.
Artwork was really good.
Amazing.
It fit the tone of the story. It was very simple line work.
Yeah.
Not a lot of hatching and
Bare hands.
not a lot of hashing and shading and stuff. Just very simple comic book style artwork. And basically, this guy, who for some reason was dropped on like a town doorstep as an orphan, with a sign that said "Please love him," and he grows up to have super strength, kind of thing. Like
He's got superpowers that we really don't know.
We don't
At
really know the
least
extent.
It seems like he has super strength.
Yeah.
And definitely stamina.
And he's been taught, he's like Superman on an almost fucking astronomical level, that he's just
the kindness, yeah.
taught to be the nicest guy in the world and to do it one nice thing for somebody per day. And this ranges from simple stuff to mowing everybody's lawn, taking out everybody's garbage
in the town.
doing like simple shit like tightening, like opening a bottle for somebody, whatever.
But was it standing at the drive-thru at a fast food restaurant and
buying
buying
everybody-
everybody else's lunch behind him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Awesome
was
stuff.
like he's just
Awesome
a nice
stuff.
guy
Yeah.
for no reason.
Right.
And he's got a list of like possible ideas for nice things to do for people.
What do you think about what he did, though?
Saving the
Spoiler
schoolgirls
alert.
from the fucking
Throw
warlords.
the cheese down there.
What do you think about Gerard Way and Becky Cloonan doing Doom Patrol? So first I've heard about it.
Yeah, we'll have to get back to you on that one. I've heard stories of Doom Patrol coming soon, but I don't know too many details of it. What do I think of him saving a bunch of schoolgirls from some crazy fucking African warlords?
That happened in real life.
Some dude
Right.
did that?
Yeah, Boko Haram.
Yeah.
Wait, did somebody save those schoolgirls?
No.
Uh-huh.
Some of them did manage to escape on their own, but no.
How do I feel about them using real life events and then changing it for the sake of a story? Maybe not so much.
Well, shit. I mean, Law and Order does it all the time.
Yeah, I don't
I
watch.
just pull shit off. Well, yeah.
But that aside, I guess, whatever. You know, it was a story, and it was maybe it was a nice ideal for.
Jenkins asked, should heroes tackle real world issues?
I don't think so. This ain't the 60s. I'm sorry, this ain't the 40s where you can get away with stuff like that. We're having Superman fucking fighting World War II, battling Adolf Hitler and shit.
How about the 9/11 issue?
That
Thank
had
you.
to
That's what I
happen.
was. Yeah.
You know, DC didn't have to tackle it. DC, Marvel,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
sorry, Batman,
technically there's no real
Superman
New York in
shouldn't
DC.
be out there fighting terrorists in fucking the Middle East. Spider-Man had to react to it because all of Marvel's heroes are based in New York. So they didn't go out and fight terrorism afterward.
But none are
Captain
more
America kinda
quintessential
did.
New York than Spider-Man.
Right. Captain America dealt with terrorism on the home front after in his own book for maybe 20 issues or so. And then that trailed off and, you know, went back to superheroing and stuff like that. I enjoyed those anti-terrorism stories really much, like a lot. The artwork was great. They were very well told, and they were also done, you know, you tread
Was
a
that right
very
around the time that
fine
Brubaker
line.
jumped on?
It might have been.
Okay.
I don't really remember exactly. But, you know, you tread a very fine line of what you can get away with when you talk about stuff like that. Even the Punisher going to Afghanistan to fight ISIS in his last series. But it worked. You know, it wasn't over the top crazy because when it comes to terrorist groups like these fucking assholes, it's almost like a faceless enemy. You know, you don't have an exact enemy. Whereas, just for the sake of argument, if you're sending Captain America to fight communism and he's taking on Vladimir Putin, now you've got a different fucking problem.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, when...
Then you start opening up, you know, a can of worms.
Right. We did a quick photoshopping of Captain America back when they were releasing that Seth Rogen movie that was banned in South Korea or North Korea, whatever it was. I forget.
The interview.
Yeah. I made a graphic of Seth Rogen as Captain America punching out Kim Jong, whatever the fuck his name is, whatever, I forget which one is which. I don't really care which one is which. He's like this big, and I'm probably a lot stronger than him, so I can probably kick his ass without all of his fucking 100 million guards shooting me at the time. But I'm still gonna beat his ass before they shoot me. That's the way I look at that. Anyway. You know, so I made him Captain America, and he was punching him out. But even in the movie, they're going to assassinate a real person,
right.
A real live fucking world leader. Whether he's a dictator, whether he's a dickhead who fucking like graduated college at the age of 3, I shit you not. He didn't really do that, but that's what's written. They fucking make him out to be a god. Yeah. You can search the internet for like crazy shit that North Koreans
Propaganda's a fun tool.
Oh yeah,
it's a fun tool.
I encourage everyone to do that for a good laugh. Anyway, you know, this is a real person.
Yeah.
And this ain't the 40s where you can get away with Captain America punching out Adolf Hitler on the cover of a comic book. And we look at that and we're so far removed from it because it's, you know, 2000 something. And even when we first saw that image, what did we see, around the 90s or so, when we all first got into comics? Mm-hmm. That's still 50 plus years ago. So we don't realize that,
you can't relate to
that
it.
happened. Like that was a dude that we were fighting against. This is a real guy. So if, let's say we weren't even in the war yet. So that's a ballsy fucking move.
Yeah.
To publish some shit like that easily could have pissed him off and say, well, fuck you. We're going to get you guys. That didn't really work too well for you guys, although did it?
Dark Avenger asks, if we could be a god, who would it be? Would we agree to be a god, and what would we do? Tattoos by Keith, fuck, marry, kill, Putin, Kim Jong, or Hillary? And Hillary.
No, I'm going to kill Hillary.
Thanks, guys. That was my answer anyway. Dark Avenger, I am a god, so I'll just...
As a matter of fact, in Roger's yearbook, written in like 0.1 typeface, it says God underneath his picture. That is not a lie.
I think that was our good buddy...
Jarek.
Yeah.
who did that. I guess we can call him out on it. It's been almost 20 years since graduation.
Jarek.
So it's all right.
Yeah, you know what? That sounds like something Jarek would do.
So to close off, I know I got off on a bit of a tangent there, as
Amy's
I'm so
on.
prone to do. What?
Amy's on.
Amy, how are you, Amy? Huck, this one fucking cunt, and I'm assuming it's her boyfriend or something.
Yeah,
so he's
somebody,
drawn
yeah.
kind of femininely. Like I thought it might have been her fucking aunt or some shit. And turns around and is like, how much money you think we can get by like outing this guy and like telling the news media what's up? And the next like day he wakes up and all of a sudden there's all these media vans and reporters
right
running
outside
up
his
to,
house. Yep.
and he's like, oh gosh, like what a
Yeah.
fucking dick move. I hope this fucking bitch gets a crab in her twat. Not for nothing.
Randomly.
Just randomly.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Just like
Someone should tell old Huck that she likes that, and it's like, I'll help her out.
I'm expecting the book to get a bit darker.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But I
That's just
really
what
like
Keith says.
this.
Is Pete married?
Are you asking?
Are you asking?
Jenkins, is there a character you respect, meaning the overall character's persona?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you guys watch Supernatural?
Yes, I
No.
love Supernatural.
He
I'm
does.
actually
I know.
behind all of season 11, so no spoilers yet, please. I haven't watched it yet. As far as character, I have my character that I fully respect.
Oh, sure.
Of course. Do you?
I don't know.
Stumped him.
All right, well, while you're thinking and you're making up your mind,
I'm fucking thinking.
permission to go on a tangent? Permission to go on a rant, sir?
Oh, God, no.
Come on!
Fuck, I just had it, too.
Yes, no, you're already thinking. You're too late now. See, the fact of the matter is, Frank, and I'm calling him Frank because I believe that I'm
Oh,
very close
God,
enough
no. You've
to
been
be
on
on
this
a
tangent
first-name
before.
basis.
Fuck that first name basis shit. Let's go. Come on.
The world does not need heroes like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, these fucking liberal asshole, bleeding heart motherfucker, rotating fucking door of justice.
He's even talking
shit.
like him. Oh God,
Where
let it stop,
you
please.
send the criminals into jail and some dickhead lawyer or some dumb fuck says, oh, but they're having such a miserable time in jail, we should let them go. Of course they're having a miserable time, it's jail! And sometimes they're having a better time than they would out here.
That's
So
very
they
true.
get out, and the process continues again and again. Well, not Frank. Frank is just gonna turn their fucking heads into a canoe and get it over with. If you fucking rape some broad, you shouldn't be able to fucking fight your case. You should have your dick chopped off, and that's that. If you steal some shit, cut your fucking fingers off. Just one hand will give you a chance to fucking not do it again.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah, he got a
the
little Trump wave in his hair this
2000s
week.
Hammurabi.
What?
You got a little Trump wave in your hair this week.
Yeah, but mine's natural, sir. Thank you.
Tell the audience how many times you've heard this on the show.
This year, I felt like at least once a month. I shit you
No.
not. Yes, it's been very fucking often. Very fucking often, dude.
Well, there's a lot of people that need to get killed.
You know what
and
it is?
but it shouldn't be. Well,
According, because
everybody should get one.
politics is a joke nowadays, so I think Pete is eventually going to make an announcement where he's running for president.
You guys would vote for me, right? Like, tell the truth.
No.
Come on. What if? Listen,
For your own sake, no, for your own sake and for your own sanity, I would not vote for you.
I think everybody, once they turn the age of 16, you get your fucking kill license.
Oh my
Everybody gets a
God.
gun. Everybody gets a kill license, but you only get one. You get one bullet, one kill. So whoever pisses you off, but like if you use it right away, that's it. And what if they're fucking like you kill some dude and his fucking wife turns around and kills you? So there went your one, there went her one.
I tattoos by Keith, Ramon for president. A little bit better than Pete, but I know him too well.
Nah, yeah, you can have me for president.
There'd be repercussions to that too. That would be.
Ramon's like, women are no longer allowed to be clothed in public. Titties for everybody. Honestly, that's not a bad campaign. You could be my vice president because if there were more titties running around in public, everybody'd be a lot happier. Nobody'd be committing crimes because people be trying to rob a fucking bank and be like, oh, titties.
Hey, look,
Pete
the
for
people.
mayor.
The
Distracted.
people in Britain are pretty happy because they don't censor titties pretty much
Anywhere.
So
Have you guys seen the actual cuts of Benny Hill? They're phenomenal.
Jared joined. Like his ears must have been burning. We were just
yeah, seriously, they were ringing like crazy, bro. That's funny.
I would see like the what's it called? The bumper stickers now. Pete and Ramon, tits and guns.
Tits and guns. Listen, I'm going to tell you guys right now, live on the fucking air, I believe in an America where a happily married gay couple can fucking protect their marijuana plants with guns. America! Fuck yeah! I'm out of tequila.
Yeah, we are. This is bad. All right, let's get back to the comics.
Let's get back to the comic books. And that, folks, is why we don't talk politics on the Pete's Basement Show.
Too late. All right.
Just to let everybody know.
All right, so those are our 3 of the week.
Yeah, those were the 3 books that you absolutely, positively need to pick up.
When did they decide to make Jane Foster Thor?
This is a while ago.
Okay.
This was before Secret Wars.
Totally out of the loop.
This book starts out once
one,
again
yeah.
at the end of Secret Wars is over, and for some reason the entire 9 realms are living in fear of Odin.
Yeah.
Who
Locked up his wife.
called his wife a traitor, hung up posters of Thor as a thief. I'm assuming she stole Mjolnir. I guess.
Yeah, probably, yeah. And also because
Locked himself in his castle.
Thor himself is actually still missing.
Thor's missing.
His brother's
and he's
like-
got his brother Kull as captain of the guard.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I don't know.
I didn't hate this book.
I don't hate it either,
Yeah.
but I'm just waiting for Marvel to fuck it up.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
See, the really weird, surreal thing for me happened when, spoiler alert, when Jane Foster is actually speaking to the 9 Realms Council, and all I'm thinking about is fucking Natalie Portman as Queen Amidala in Star Wars Episode 1.
Looking like the fucking, not for nothing, looking like, she did that one movie where she shaved her head to be
V for
like an
Vendetta.
Orthodox Jewish girl.
V for Vendetta. Oh, wait, what?
I don't know.
Yeah. She played in some movie where she played like an Orthodox Jew and they have to like shave their heads when they get married. So being that she's like Cancer Girl right now,
Right.
she's fucking bald and still Jane Foster.
The only movie I saw her bald in was V for Vendetta,
Nah,
which
she's
was
bald
awesome.
in this too.
Well, anyway, but I mean, sucks
I
that
don't remember
she's
what movie it
that
is.
Did you
she's
see Ex
riddled with
Mechanica?
breast cancer,
Yes.
and
I did not see
But
that
yet,
yet.
when she grabs Mjolnir and transforms into Thor, all is well.
But
And
when she fucking becomes Thor,
it purges
her
all the
chemotherapy
chemo
is
from
gone.
her system.
except the cancer itself.
Right.
Which is really fucked up.
But I guess I understand that because they can't cure cancer because, you know, I mean, if they did, just imagine the population.
Well, it seems apparently cancer just doesn't exist in these other realms.
She's denying, the last series, she denied medical treatment in Asgard.
Right. And I understand that because they don't want to add this mystical cure to it. You know,
Yes,
they want to
so
ground
that's
it in
true.
reality. What?
If you could see your fans through the Periscope app, would you?
Oh, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. I would have you motherfuckers on a big ass projection. Like, I would feel like Ozymandias with different like TV, different windows right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Maybe we'll switch it up for Google Hangouts.
There you go.
Hey, that's not a bad idea.
But apparently, the Dark Elves are starting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Malekith again.
It's Malekith, who's a fucking asshole,
And
all
Roxanne.
that stuff. Right, and Roxanne.
That was in the old series too.
That's still
and
going
apparently
on.
the head of Roxanne is a Minotaur.
Yeah.
Because why not?
Right, why not?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy enough as it is, but I actually do like this book.
I enjoyed it.
I love
Yeah,
it.
I want to see what
I love
happens.
the cover, excuse me. Sorry.
Covers were nice.
Yeah.
Cover's
yeah.
gorgeous.
I thought the artwork itself, the interior artwork, was really
It was
good,
good.
too.
Of all of the Marvel books being put out these days, this one didn't make me want to throw up in my mouth. So that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I read The Black Knight. That had a nice cover.
And the story was good.
It was decent.
The artwork would definitely paled in comparison.
Oh yeah, the interior just wasn't as good.
It wasn't as
but
good. I was intrigued.
the story
but
was decent. Like basically, he's
Remember when we saw him in the last
kinda
book? We
John
saw him
Carter
when he
yeah,
in
it
the
was
book,
one of those random like
and he's like
quick
holding the
five-ish-
door closed. That was nice and dark and edgy. And out of nowhere now he's in fucking Weird World.
they kind
Right.
of like John Cartered him. at
Yeah,
some
they did.
point,
They
you know?
really
It's just
did.
really weird. Except
He's on another planet called Weird World.
Yeah.
And he's like fighting the denizens of that world.
It's not even
conquered the
another planet.
place.
It's actually somewhere on Earth.
or something like
because
that.
because the Uncanny Avengers, spoiler alert, the Uncanny Avengers show up or are coming. You find out that he's.
I thought it was like another dimension or something.
I am so
it could. I
ready
guess
to
it
drop
could
that
be.
book.
Uncanny Avengers?
Yes.
Well, I haven't even
Surprised you
started
haven't
reading
yet.
it, so
It's
I guess I'm
garbage.
not missing much.
It is.
But all throughout, he's being like, he's succumbing to the bloodlust of the Ebony Blade,
Right.
which is like kind of sentient and kind of like, hey,
And has been the
go kill that guy.
Right.
Go kill that guy.
And has been the downfall of every single Black Knight predecessor.
Right. And they show like all of the previous guys,
Which is cool.
all the way
Yeah.
back to King Arthur's time, which is really
And of
cool.
course, like Sir Percy, the original, is like trying to talk to him like Obi-Wan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is cool. I like the parallels that they have there.
I don't know how long I'll be with this book, but first issue wasn't bad, so I'll probably give it the old rule of 3.
What I see with Black Knight, Doctor Strange, Thor, Hercules, Marvel has the potential to make a really awesome, badass mystic side to the Marvel Universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they just gotta get the right people behind it.
Yeah, they do. And not drop the fucking
Mystic
ball.
Defenders, maybe? A little team up?
They need
kind of thing?
to.
not?
They need to get. Oh god, the guys who brought Nova and the Guardians of the Galaxy back.
Abnett
to
and Lanning?
Abnett and Lanning. They need to bring
Yeah.
those guys
They're
in
badass.
and write the and
Yeah.
get all that shit going, because we talked about this before we came on. DC's got the Mystic stuff really really good, and
To the
Marvel's
point
been
that the movie's on the table.
Right.
Justice League Dark. And
Let's not talk about that. They have the fucking shittiest cast going.
Yeah, no,
Once I
yeah.
heard Colin Farrell might be Constantine, I was like, and I'm just gonna go slam my face into a vice and just turn the
would you
crank.
prefer Colin Farrell or Keanu Reeves?
Keanu Reeves.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Constantine.
That's fucking good. That was good.
Let's move on.
Well done. Why is Spider-Woman pregnant?
I don't know.
Do we know who the father is?
I don't know.
All right.
When Tony Stark decides to ask her that, she turns a plate of spaghetti over his head. Now, why the fuck is Tony still in armor?
It's an Avengers party. So
I know,
he
but
kinda
still.
flew in literally. 'Cause, yeah.
All right. I guess
boy was on
I guess we'll
fire?
just have to go with it. We'll just have to go with it.
I
Now-
liked the original Spider-Woman
she's a slut.
series.
Sorry, Texas.
Oh my god, because she's a slut.
I didn't say that. That was somebody else saying it. Anyways,
The original Spider-Woman series was great. It was a nice, strong female character. I always liked Jess. Always did. And she's like fucking
Jess.
fighting. Not that Jess. I like her too. But this Jess. She was fighting with like these lame D-list supervillains
Yeah.
because somebody had kidnapped their families and was making them commit crimes for them. Crimes that were way out of their wheelhouse, like murder and shit.
Spider-Woman or Gamora?
Spider-Woman.
Spider-Woman.
Yeah.
I don't fuck no green bitches.
Why not? What for?
Although, if it's Zoe Saldana Gamora, I'd have to go Gamora.
She's a bit more slim. Now that she had a baby, she filled out a bit more.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So now, all of a sudden, you've got Spider-Woman in the next series, and she's knocked up for no reason.
And she's like
not
8
only
months
she's
pregnant.
knocked up, she's like ready to like.
She's
you
ready
could
to
just
pop.
push that fucker down. It's gonna right out there.
Yeah.
Umbilical cord. No, take the umbilical cord, just swing it around, fucking lasso the villain. Baby pops up, boom, lands in the crib.
He should never have a kid. You be kicked out of the
God.
You want to be president?
Of course.
Oh my God.
I would pick the baby
Wow.
up, like, come here, little spider baby, mwah, and put it back.
Oh
my God.
The Pete's basement, you ain't getting elected.
So, but I know pregnant women. I have been around quite a number in my time.
Sterilized
and
feet.
there is no way
Yeah, seriously.
any of these women are fucking doing jump kicks and shit like that.
Well, neither is she.
She was so.
No, she wasn't.
No, she was
Not at 8 months pregnant.
Not at 8 months pregnant. When she was 6 weeks
Wasn't
pregnant.
she sweeping motherfuckers on the off the floor and everything?
When she was
How
6
was
weeks
she-
pregnant. Not when she was 8 months pregnant. She was basically becoming Oracle
Yeah.
for who the fuck is Porcupine?
Oh, he's a D-list villain.
No, he's a D-list villain turned hero.
Yeah. He's a hero now.
Wait,
She-
okay, wait a
Spider-Woman
minute. I didn't
turned him.
read this book. I read a preview of
Here,
it.
quick
back
rundown. Spider-Woman turned Porcupine into a hero, and
She was one of the guys
along
she
with
was fighting for.
right, yeah, and she had Ben Urich.
Laura has seen pregnant women do CrossFit.
like CrossFit, like well, I don't even know if CrossFit has the martial arts aspect, but like the deadlifts and like the clean and
crazy
press.
Did you guys
competition?
read?
That's
Did you
crazy.
see
I love
the
that shit.
Spider-Woman preview
Yes.
in the Amazing Spider-Man #1?
Yeah, well, she's pregnant, but she's doing crazy shit.
kicking ass.
But in this, she's not.
Oh.
Because she's right about to go on maternity leave, and she's basically just doing behind the scenes stuff.
So
In
we're
this,
gonna have
she's
a
just Big
fucking.
Brother.
So we're gonna have a superhero book where she doesn't actually do anything but feed
Well,
the
No,
kid.
she's about due.
It's yeah.
So she's gonna spit the kid out, and then she's gonna sit there like
Here's where shit's
breastfeeding the
gonna get
kid and
interesting.
fucking telling Porcupine what to do. Wow, that's a thrilling book.
No, it's not about that because spoiler alert, Carol Danvers,
Ms. Marvel,
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel.
Ms. Marvel is kind of a crappy book, but we're gonna get to that.
It's been a crappy book.
Carol
since it first
is
started.
basically going to be her godmother, I
is
guess,
awesome.
which is going to be fucking awesome. And she's been trying to convince her to go and get treatment and get scanned by this alien technology, everything that they have set up. And she goes on maternity leave. She's bored for a week. She finally goes. And lo and behold, 2 Skrull soldiers basically invade this place and start shooting it up and all that stuff. And you're like, oh shit, now she's going to have to fight 2 Skrull operatives being 8 months pregnant, ready to drop. So it's...
Wow, I just don't fucking care.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucking weird, but still, it's
Are there pregnant women out there that need a fucking superhero role model? Like, who demanded this? I need to know.
I think it's kind of hilarious that they did this the cover of Spider-Woman that they had to get rid of because it was too sexy. But
Oh, the ass one?
yeah,
Yeah.
But I mean, here she is, pregnant, not married. I mean,
And that's why they showed her
normally
ass.
that would cause a lot of issues.
Right, but the thing is, though, is that
Nobody's
they've
pregnant and
been
married in
going...
this day and age.
That's the shit. So
It
what?
seems
And
that
everybody's
Marvel's
showing
been
ass
dealing with
nowadays.
more real world issues though, because Jane Foster's got cancer and now Spider-Woman is actually pregnant, dealing with pregnancy.
How do you guys feel about our comic book heroes dealing with those kinds of real world issues? Like, you know, getting pregnant, having kids, fucking having cancer, shit like that. Hit us up, questionsatpeachbasement.com, facebook.com/PeachBasement, and of course follow us on Instagram and Twitter @PeachBasement. And once again, thank you guys for all the love and support and getting us over the 10,000 mark last week. Hopefully you guys were tuned in to see that. And I will tell you one thing, champagne does not go on top of whiskey very well.
No.
Not at all.
No, bad combo.
Somebody
Bad
said
combo.
mothers are heroes.
Mothers are absolutely
No,
heroes.
well, good mothers are heroes.
Thank you.
There are shitty mothers out there.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's because there's shitty people out there, but
Yeah.
neither here nor there.
So, Ms. Marvel, let's just get
I
this
actually
out of
like
the way.
this.
Really?
It wasn't like super jump on friendly because they referred to shit that happened before
In
and
the
I
last
dropped
series,
that book.
right.
Yeah,
And
Is she
Yeah.
still doing like Mr. Fantastic stuff, like
Yes.
stretchy?
yes, but
which really threw me for a loop because I'm not up to speed on what was going on with
yeah,
that.
like her power things is she could like make certain parts of her body bigger. Hey,
Hey.
but she goes
Instant
like,
boob job.
she can shrink. Not like super like
She can-
the atom level, but
She can Ant-Man.
yeah.
She can Ant-Man.
So she can like squeeze underneath a door. She can't just easily walk, but yeah. So that's cool.
Interesting.
And there's a little love triangle there with her friend in school and shit like that. But you know,
Right.
it's a kid's book.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's definitely teenagers, but
And it's
Is-
drawn as such, and it fits.
So
I'm
being
not
a
gonna
kid's
knock
book.
the artwork.
and
but
Jersey City's being gentrified in this, and I could so relate because I'm from Williamsburg.
Oh, she's in Jersey?
Yeah, Jersey
I thought
City.
she was in New York.
No.
Or they moved or something?
No,
thought she was
she's
in
always
New
been in Jersey,
Yeah?
but the Avengers are in New York. So let's be real, she's always
Right.
Yeah.
She's a
So
British
as
Senator.
when
a-
she's,
as a
and when she's
kid's
not
book-
fighting supervillains around the world, she's in high school.
Right.
So they're kind of giving this character a Spider-Man
And it's a
treatment, which
multicultural thing too. She's Arabian.
Right,
Isn't
right,
he-
right.
If I
She's
recall.
Muslim.
Muslim.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know. Isn't that the same thing?
No.
No.
I don't know.
Oh my God.
What?
Look, I like the book.
Muhammad Ali
It's-
was a Muslim. He wasn't even born in the Middle East. Just saying. Just saying.
I'm gonna stay on it. I don't know because
I mean, they color her kind of brownish. Wouldn't you
yeah,
think she
well-
was?
No, she is of Arabian descent, but
Thank you,
she's
that's
being
what I'm trying to
portrayed
say.
As a Muslim.
Well, Arabian is a really damn broad term. You know what I'm saying? That's like
Well, don't listen.
That's
How
like
many
the
times I
word
gotta tell you not to
Oriental.
call chicks broads?
no.
And if you can tell me where that line is from, I'll give you a hint. It's the same
Oriental
one.
is derogatory because Oriental is a rug. Oriental is not an Asian person. They would prefer to be called Asian. At least that's what I've heard.
we're getting letters according to Orange Richard.
We're so getting letters.
we are.
Listen, if the midget fucking
don't have a
mailbox
mailbox
with which to
defamation
get
league
letters,
hasn't
so how
gotten
does
to
that
us
happen?
yet.
Years.
Next book.
But no, I just wanted to close out on one thing on the Ms. Marvel thing. Being that it is a kid's book, would you say it's treated exponentially better than like a Batgirl kind of kid's book?
It is. I think it's better than Batgirl book.
It's kind of on that level, though.
Because so far there's no freaking
they're
tweeting
getting-
and shit.
And like selfies
Right.
and acting like a dumb teenager and
Yeah.
shit.
Right.
So they kind of hold her to a little bit of a higher regard.
It's a bit better.
Yeah.
I dropped
It's a
Batgirl,
little bit more angsty.
which is
Oh, I don't read that shit no more. Ever since Gail left, I was done. That was the shame
we
of it.
love you, Gail.
Yes, we do. Let's talk about Darth Vader. Vader down.
This was cool.
this
Although,
was part 2.
Right, to the original 12-issue maxi that was out.
No. There's Darth Vader 1 through 12.
Right.
And then this, and then the next issue comes out. It's still ongoing. And there's also
It's a
Star,
si- it's a
Star Wars.
six-part-
Star Wars came out this month to this week also. That's the first part, and at least this, and then you got to read the next one.
So is that one called Star Wars Down?
No, this is just like a
no.
one
Actually,
shot.
the
Kinda
next the next issues continue in the other books the other ongoings that are.
So
that
this
are
one's
out right
basically
now.
about Darth Vader getting a nice new jacket for the winter.
Poor Roger, indeed.
Oh God.
No, it's
Yes, it's actually Bantha down.
this or the Star Wars books.
No, it's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Star Wars and Darth Vader are freaking awesome books. Darth Vader's a better one because it's a fucking villain.
Yeah,
right.
And you can't go
And it's
wrong.
drawn just ridiculously.
It's
Is the
drawn
artwork
amazingly.
consistent?
The artwork,
Yes.
Okay,
the
good.
artwork
Yes.
is redonkulous.
I'm behind on that. I just
This
wanted to
guy,
make sure.
John Cassidy's doing the Star Wars.
Okay. I like Cassidy when he used to do the
Captain
Lone
America?
Ranger.
Oh yeah, it's very like that.
Yeah.
So this book is basically it's not like down like you get down off a duck's back. If you know that bit from Abbott and Costello. No, it's more like Black Hawk Down, but the Vader edition. And it takes place between episodes 4 and 5.
We did talk about Europa already. Sean.
Which I mean, how many more stories are we gonna do between movies? You know, between those first 2 classic movies.
This
where
is
it's like,
between yeah.
you could do 5 movies based on all the shit that happens between, A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. It's friggin' hysterical. But that being said, this is actually a really fucking cool story.
Cool.
What Vader does to these X-wing pilots is nothing short
Badass.
of badass.
Bad fucking ass.
Amazing.
This is like giving you your Star Wars drug before the movie comes out.
Yeah.
Which, you know what? I'm sure it's gonna make a lot of money, but I'm still not saying it's gonna be a good movie.
Star Wars?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If they do,
We got the originals
if they-
back. I got a whole faith.
if they
What
do
back?
the original
The
cast,
cast.
That don't mean shit.
Yes, purist.
it does with J.J. Abrams at the helm.
I don't know. It's still Disney.
Let's stay in outer space. Let's talk Star-Lord.
Garbage.
Really?
It's Star-Lord year 1.
Oh.
He does not deserve a fucking year 1.
True.
Who the fuck is he to get a year 1? Batman got a year 1. Spider-Man got a year 1. Daredevil got a year 1. This motherfucker doesn't deserve a year 1. Fuck him!
Don't hold back, Ramon. Tell me how you really feel.
No,
I love it when Ramon
really-
gets
and it's
angry.
like,
I
wait.
really do.
Wait, he's a teenager. Wait, he's joining NASA? What the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too keen on his actual comic book, origin story. I knew that his mother died, didn't know how. But I will say this, like
Didn't
the first
his mother had cancer, right?
No,
we got that
she
right.
got
no,
shot.
that was just in
She
the
got
movie.
shot.
She got shot by
Dark
an alien.
Dark Hawk deserves a year 1 according to this.
Dark Hawk is
Dark
coming.
Hawk was year 1 when he came out.
Right, it's only the 90s, man. Just
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know about the next 2 directors after JJ. It's look
too early to
instead
tell.
of giving Star Lord another book because he's already in his own fucking book, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Right.
They should have brought back Dark Hawk.
Yeah.
I agree.
The last time I think we saw Dark Hawk was during that whole big fucking
One of the
hoopla and
Annihilations?
spite. Yeah, the
Yeah, War of the
Annihilation
Kings
thing.
or some shit
War
like
of the
that,
Kings,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
When the Dark Hawks were revealed to be like evil assholes.
Yeah.
Which
Right.
was fucking awesome.
It was awesome.
Ridiculously cool.
Uh-huh.
They were like living Gundams, like the fucking Jewel and shit. And they got like
The full extent of their armor is bananas.
Ridiculous.
But no, Star Lord again.
So, real quick before we end off on a good note, let's talk Secret Wars 2.
Fuck you.
Ramon left me a note when Ramon always sends me like what books we're probably gonna It gives me a rundown of, the episode schedule. And next to this one says, in caps, I refused to read this. Why, sir?
I flipped through a couple of pages, and it's literally the Marvel editorial staff talking about Secret Wars.
Uh-huh. So they made a comic book about themselves making a comic book?
Yes.
Yeah, trying to make fun of themselves. Guys, Marvel, I beg you, if you're going to have this idea to make fun of yourselves, do yourselves a favor and leave it to the professionals. That's all I gotta say.
The shit is this wasn't even free.
I know.
It should've
You
been
gotta
free.
pay money for this
You're
shit.
having a fun, crazy moment at our expense. Literally on our expense.
Yeah, and we're the idiots for
Feel like
buying
we're
it.
being fleeced?
We already did.
They
Yeah.
fucked up the ass of Greece.
Yeah, I
Just
You
no.
know, I just, I
Well,
stole
here's a quick
Ramon's
question.
books actually for this week, and I flipped through the first 10 pages.
How's the
and I
artwork?
said, I can't.
It's Toonie.
Toonie? Okay.
Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb.
Like good Toonie or bad Toonie?
Good Toonie.
Like
because
good
I thought-
Toonie or Far Side
actually-
replacement comic strip Toonie?
No. It's actually it's good Toonie. I'm not gonna lie. I thought the artwork for what the issue was gonna be, I thought the artwork was solid. I thought it was good. Even the Spider-Man little thing that happened after, but it's just shitty. So no thanks.
Okay. One last comic, and on a good note. Red Sonja and Conan, the crossover finished last week. That's why I got my awesome Conan shirt on, just for the occasion. Ramon did not read this. He wasn't caught up last
caught up,
week.
yeah,
No, I
yeah.
know you're caught up now. But it surprises me when I'm actually ahead of a character that you love. You are like one of the biggest Conan fans I know.
I am. But every week lately, we've been reviewing 13 or 14 number ones. I read them all. He doesn't. So that's why Conan and Red Sonja got a little behind.
Listen, we've already established Roger's the fucking brains of the operation. You're the book guy. I'm the guy who drinks and gets loud.
Yeah.
And I'm just sometimes here.
Red Sonja and Conan was a fun. We're gonna call this an 8-issue crossover because
Yeah.
half of it was done by IDW, Dark Horse, and half of it was done by Dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the two companies have managed to work together splendidly.
They have, yeah.
You do have to read the first part of this, I think.
You don't
in order
have to, but it helps.
To get the full scope of it.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely worth it. There's this vile weed, this red weed thing.
Yeah, red vine or something like
Some
that.
shit like that infects people, and this evil wizard is trying to use it to conquer the world. Because why not?
Sure.
And it's up to Red Sonja and Conan,
Hold on.
who cross paths every now and
They're
then.
talking about Goon.
I don't think Goon was canceled.
No,
Goon
they're just
Goon is
asking if
doing
it
like
ended.
miniseries all over the place.
But it's still numbered. If you look at the table of contents page,
Oh, yeah?
it still says numbers.
I think the most recent mini did end, which was Once Upon a Hard Time.
Yeah.
That was the last one.
I think that was issue 54, though. I think there's a 55 coming out.
Is there?
Yeah. Burp. I don't think it's ended either. Yeah, sorry. No. I could be wrong.
Tattoos by Keith said not canceled, ended. But
No, I don't think
I don't
it's
know
going
if they
to end.
ended it, but
So they're fighting this evil wizard called Thoth Amon or Amon, whatever his name is. They kill him, and then they have this new prick to deal with who's got delusions of grandeur, and they make fun of him because he's like an herbologist. He's like
Yeah.
a fucking wizard who deals with plants. And meanwhile, this is it's a root. It's red root or something. Blood root. That was it. Blood root. Yeah. Fuck yeah. And he's playing the long game, the long spell, where he's cultivating this thing over another 9 years, and like each of the issues actually stands alone too, because it's like just random battle scenes that. Who's what?
Keith, man, he's quick.
wow.
My salad.
Talk my salad. Very good, sir. Very good.
You just try making a salad out of bloodroot and see what happens. Ugh.
There's no.
No.
Why would you even give him that ammunition?
Because it's funny.
Ugh. Absolutely worth your time if you're a big
Yes.
Red Sonja and/or Conan fan.
I remember reading the first issue, and I didn't get a chance to catch up, but
A big
wanna
shout
read it.
out, by the way, to Red Sonja Official. You guys can go and check them out at Red Sonja Official on Instagram. They are native New Yorkers. They have all sorts of ridiculously hot Red Sonja models just strewn
Nice.
throughout the Instagram page.
Love it.
That's totally worth your time. So, let's go to a couple of quick questions. And let's see what we got here.
We have one on Facebook also.
You're early on your comics, so you have 10 minutes for questions.
Excellent, excellent.
Thank you, sir.
The powers that be say we've got another 20 minutes, folks.
That's not what I said.
Pretty sure that's what you said. Well, you want to do Facebook first?
Yeah, it's only
All
one
right,
question.
let's do Facebook first. What we got?
I don't know.
Oh, I thought you were doing it.
Toss me my keys.
Toss me my keys.
Oh, God. Toss me a beer. You're supposed to have these questions queued up, cuz.
I don't have Facebook queued up. He fucking threw me off my game.
You threw off the
this is-
groove. I'm sorry,
The
but you
Facebook
threw
one
off
was
the
just,
Emperor's groove.
Beware the groove.
Angelica.
I love that movie.
Great movie.
Great.
Our good friend Angelica had said supposedly Michael Bay is working on a Thundercats movie.
No, he is not.
that true?
That's a practical joke.
Thank
That
God,
started
I
in
hope not.
April Fool's Day. And
Thank
it's
God.
Still, no, it's not happening.
Because you know what?
He'd have to get shot. He'd
Yeah.
have to finally get shot. He cannot ruin another 80s fucking... No.
Listen, you can't do the level of explosions you do in Transformers in Thundercats. I'm sorry.
Nope.
He'd make
Maybe
the Thunder
as an
tank
origin
crazy.
story for like old Thundera, but no.
Here's a good one. Back to Instagram. Josh Krieg wants to know, what's on your guys' Christmas list this year? I make sure nobody really buys me comic books because I had a girlfriend one time try to do that, and I applaud her effort, but it was a failed gesture. Like, she had no idea what she was looking at, and then the idea of, like, different conditions or something
the
like
same-
her. Like, I came in and the smoke was coming out of her ears.
I treat comic books and not so much comic book related like memorabilia like figures or like pop figures and stuff like that. Those I'll throw on my Amazon wish list.
Right.
When it comes to actual comic books, I treat them the same way I do video games. Let me handle it.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to help me out with it, buy me a gift certificate to Midtown Comics or wherever my local comic shop is,
Mm-hmm.
or get me a gift card to Amazon and I'll take it from there.
I want a GoPro. I want a GoPro. I can do so many more retarded Pete's Basement segments with a GoPro.
You really could, and I'm kind of afraid of that.
Thank you. No.
I've already got one in mind.
Yeah, he told us about this one, and I'm already cringing.
This is like he said sandwiches for Christmas. That's
Sandwiches for Christmas?
Sure. Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yes.
I'll wrap them now. I don't know what the shelf life is going to be, but that could prove interesting.
yeah.
Could prove a nice... In the name of science, I think this has to happen.
What do I want for Christmas?
What do you want for Christmas?
I could probably do one of those big old Lego pieces from Star Wars or Avengers.
Very nice.
Like the Star Destroyer. Oh my God!
Dude.
My wife would hate me because I like leave her for a day.
I've got like pages upon pages of
I've
like
seen-
notes that I took of like Silver Age books that I have to get and other variant covers and shit that I have to get. So
See, for
this
me,
is my
it's
new
not even.
want list.
I don't know if it would even be comic book related, but I've already mentioned wanting to get an actual lightsaber like the top cosplayers do, or something I saw years ago that's awesome, and I would love to see it recreated. Somebody built the Halo sniper rifle out of Legos.
Whoa, that's awesome.
Yeah, to scale. So this thing's fucking enormous. Like you would actually need to be a Spartan, 7-8 foot tall genetically engineered soldier to be able to hold this thing. And
Nice.
it's awesome. Or a replica of the battle rifle from Halo. But that's pretty much it for me. Other than that, my Christmas list is kind of boring because it's all health and clothing related because I'm losing weight. So
I would love like a paid subscription to the Suicide Girls.
there you go. That's a good idea.
I bet your wife would be the first
Oh,
one
yeah.
to
Or
get you
just the
that.
Suicide Girls.
What?
Sure.
I bet your wife would be the first one to get you that.
Yeah.
Vegetable Tube wants to
Helicarrier.
know, will General Leia be the first woman Force ghost we see in Star Wars? So far, it's a bit of a lightsaber fest.
They are doing a lot of lightsabers so far.
That's funny.
That's a bit much. She should not. You have to train specifically, at least according to the last Star Wars cartoons, the Clone Wars, to be able to do that. You can't just show
Everybody
up.
dies and everybody becomes ghosts.
No, you have to be trained specifically.
She's not. Yeah, El Sinestro says no.
She's not a Jedi to begin with.
Right.
So,
And
Yoda had to train
depending
specifically for that.
on what books you followed of all of that stuff, she was trained by Luke as a Jedi, depending on what you read. But
Yeah, and what they're keeping.
right, yeah, that's the problem. I didn't bother to follow
But
like what Disney decided to keep that they were going to make canon.
Yeah, so
Because
no.
there's a
The
shitload
answer is
out
no.
Okay. Outbreak 666 wants to know which Netflix show do you think is going to be the best? Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, or Iron Fist? And do you think Defenders will be able to top them all? By the way, guys, if you don't know, big rumor going around, Scott Adkins was just cast in Doctor Strange. And if you don't know who Scott Adkins is, you obviously don't watch martial arts movies. He's one of the greatest martial artists to grace the silver screen in this day and age. Like, dude just does crazy flips and kicks, and watch Undisputed. This is why I need the motherfucking shit in front of me.
I want to see more of Ramon's legs. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Anyway, but if you couple martial arts with mysticism, there's a pretty damn good chance that Scott Adkins has been cast as Iron Fist. And if not, we've seen him as a villain before. Maybe he's the Steel Serpent.
Oh, okay, that's the name of the guy.
Yeah, because a lot of people are complaining, well, Scott Adkins isn't blonde. I said you could always fucking dye his hair or something.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck is the difference?
Yeah. Or slap a wig on his head.
The new Zoolander?
I don't know. I haven't paid attention to Zoolander since the movie was announced. I mean, it's a hilarious movie, but I mean, I'll look for it when it comes out.
Did you guys see Into the Badlands? Yes, it was freaking awesome.
No, I haven't, but I have been up Bushwick all the way to Pennsylvania Avenue, and that's basically the same thing.
And the carpet won't match the drapes.
That's disturbing. That being said, I think Jessica Jones is not going to be as popular as Daredevil. It's just not a... I think with comic book fans it will, but I mean, people were watching Daredevil who never really watched comic book shit before. I don't think Jessica Jones is going to have that same effect. I don't think Luke Cage will either. So I think overall Daredevil will be the most effective, followed in close by maybe a tie between Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Luke Cage because it's a more down-to-earth street hero, and Iron Fist because
It's martial arts. Yeah.
I think,
And that's a
I
good
think
selling
Jessica
point.
would
Yeah.
do good. One, the
What
reputation Netflix got from doing Daredevil so damn well will carry over to Jessica Jones.
And nobody
On top of
cares
that,
about Jessica
it is
Jones,
a
the
female.
character.
It is a female lead. Yeah, you have testicles, so you don't care. But a lot of women out there do.
I'm sorry. Can I just say it? Can
Go.
I mean, I'm sorry.
You say everything
Kristen.
else.
I know. I'm sorry, Kristen, if you're watching, but it's not a pretty female lead. She looks like fucking Mrs. McGonagall transmuted her from a bird into a human.
No.
Yes.
Wow.
She looks like a little crow that was turned into a person.
Listen, I'm not saying she's fucking Alice Eve or Salma, but she's good for that role. It's supposed to be a gritty crime thing. You can't have a fucking hot chick.
Well, I agree with that. You do have to tone it down a little bit because we've already got Chloe, Adrian, Ming-Na Wen, and all these other ridiculously hot broads. Haley.
However, you have Rachel McAdams right now on HBO's True Detective, and they managed to grunge her up pretty good.
They
She's
did.
a hot broad.
She was awesome
I
in
agree
that.
with Jessica. I think she's hot. She's
I think so too.
got a thing going for
I
her.
mean, I don't.
First
again,
of all, Jess has one of the worst tastes in women I've ever encountered. Tattoos by Keith, forget, he wants to see more of Ramon's leg. I'm not taking his word on fucking anything.
She's got a very sexy.
I think she's hot.
I actually haven't seen the full trailer. I saw the teaser. I haven't seen the full trailer, so I actually don't know what she looks like. So I can't pass
hot.
judgment either way.
Again, there's different levels of hotness out
Right.
there, but she's hot.
Just like fuck you forever.
From now on, I don't give a shit.
All right, and last but not least, we got El Sinestro asking a couple of great questions. What did he say? What did he say in that?
Tattoos by Keith said, "I want to see Ramon's pee-pee.
That's
I want to see his pee-pee."
Well, you know.
You have to pay for that content. It's 18 and over.
There's gonna be a special rewards level just for you.
Yeah, that reward level comes when he donates like $5,000, maybe. I don't know.
It's up to him, really up to Ramon and his wife, but
Well, yeah, that's true.
Kirk, Han, or Mal, which captain do you fight beside?
Kirk.
We had to figure out who Mal was.
Yeah, we're not
worst
into.
calendar ever, Jess.
Who is Captain Mal again?
Firefly.
Never watched it.
So like Nathan Fillion's character.
And
in
listen,
Firefly, or-
first of all, bro, why would you fight under Captain Kirk? you know we'd be stuck with red shirts.
Yeah,
and you
we'd be
know
the
what
first to
happens to them
die.
motherfuckers. I'm with Han all the way.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah,
This
Han.
motherfucker's gonna stick you in a red shirt just so he can go and fuck every hot alien broad on the planet. Some of them who aren't so hot, and you're gonna be cannon fodder.
Yep.
Fuck Kirk.
Banter pudu.
Han.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is, to hell with William Shatner.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
That was terrible.
Next question.
Fuck, marry, kill. She-Hulk, Gamora, or Poison Ivy. We're gonna have to kill Poison Ivy.
Poison
because
Ivy.
She's
Kill
gonna,
Poison
She's
Ivy.
gonna try to kill you.
Right. And what was the other? Gamora, She-Hulk, and Poison
Gamora
Ivy?
should just get fucked because she's a little crazy. You don't really want to deal with the dramatic
And
broads.
you saw how Iron Man reacted after having.
And
Yeah.
She-Hulk's got nicer tits, so I'd marry her.
And She-Hulk has a nice, stable job. She's a lawyer.
Right.
She obviously makes good money. You can probably go get that Corvette that you've always wanted. Yeah.
What color does that ass turn when it's slapped? Oh, they all turn red.
If offered
me.
to take over a current struggling title, what title could you make better? Just give me the reins at Marvel for 6 months. Just give me everything. I would fire every one of those fucking clown ass motherfuckers. Every one of them.
Yeah, pretty much Marvel.
And this book,
I can't even think of one. It's just Marvel.
no, Marvel, completely.
Yeah.
I'm not enjoying a fucking single thing. I'm reading them out of loyalty, and that breaks my heart. What Marvel fucking needs, not for nothing, and any of you out there that disagree, well, it's a nice opinion you have there, too bad it's fucking wrong. Marvel needs to be Stan Lee-ified again.
No.
It needs one. I'm not saying you're gonna write hokey-ass 1960s stories.
Okay, yeah.
What I'm saying is you
to be
need
some
one
consistency.
motherfucker who is in charge of everything, who is keeping it under the umbrella of continuity that actually sticks.
Or you could do what DC did and this through continuity on the way.
No, we're not going to do that. We're going to fix
no,
DC
no,
next.
no.
We're going to take all of 2016. We're going to take the first half of the year and fix Marvel because, honestly, let's be honest, we like them better. And then we're going to go to DC and try to help them.
You
we're gonna
realize,
get
though, that's going to
Batman
take 6
back in the
years,
fucking
not 6
suit.
months to fix DC.
No, I could definitely fix DC in 6 years. Could totally do it.
No, I'm saying that's how long it's going to take.
And last but not least, what indie property deserves to make it on the silver screen?
Invincible.
Oh, very good, sir.
That and it has to be rated R.
Without question.
It has to be. Oh my god, that'd be so awesome.
Could you imagine big man plans on the
Oh my god, that'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
That needs to get like HBO or
Oh,
like
yeah.
Stars or something.
That needs to
That'd
be a
awesome.
fucking like a mini
Yeah,
series.
like one season type of thing, like True Detective.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Have you
We
read?
got 2 sagas. We got 1 Paper Girl, Sex Criminals.
Lock and fucking Key.
Paper Girl just started. Lock and Key is awesome. Saga, I need to catch up to that.
Chew could be a wild ass animated movie.
Why the Last Man is coming out.
I know.
Nice.
That,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
The Witcher. How about The Witcher as like a crazy ass D&D shit?
Yes.
Well, they already have the video games out.
Yeah.
So.
Colder would be nice and dark.
Colder would be good. Yeah, Colder would make a nice fucking like a 12
Umbrella
episode
Academy.
series.
Umbrella Academy is really weird and trippy.
You
though.
liked those. I never
I
read
like the
those
first one. The
myself.
second one was a little different. But yeah.
And not for nothing, you want to make a good fucking movie
miniseries
or a
of the
TV
Sword.
series?
Would be awesome, in my opinion.
The Paybacks.
Wicked and Divine is good. Oh yeah. That'd be hilarious.
Guys, we're going to
Oh my
close out
God.
the show with this. First of all, if you're not reading this book, let me give you a quick rundown. This is superhero repo men. People like Tony Stark, Batman, who have their own money, they get to do what they want. But guys who run to the Tinkerer, you know, dudes like the Scorpion or the Kangaroo or fucking, I don't know, what's his name? Sam Wilson with those big fucking wings. How's a dude who lives on an island gonna have just a crazy ass wing, like winged costume? They had to get that shit built, and that shit costs money. So they have to go and get loans out to be superheroes. Well, the Paybacks are the guys who come calling when you default on those loans.
It's crazy.
And to pay off the loans, you have to become a payback. So
Oh wow. Okay.
Guys, this is one of the funniest books I've read in a long time. Donnie Cates and Elliot Rahal were kind enough to talk to us at NYCC.
It was an event.
Oh man, it was really one of our best interviews. It was hilarious. Go check that out. It's on the Pete's Basement regular channel on YouTube. It's on the website right now. It's maybe like the second one underneath. I made sure to finish editing it just as Paybacks 3 dropped this week. So it's brand new, just came out. You're going to have to go watch it if you want to win one of these 2 triple signed books. While we were doing the interview, the colorist, Lauren Affey, happened to show up, and she signed the book as well. So you've got Donnie Cates and Elliot Rahal and Lauren Affey all signed the book. And if you want this, you're going to have to answer the following trivia question. The question is, what character that has not yet appeared in the books do Donnie and Elliot talk about during the interview? So go watch the interview and then listen up. This is important. We're not doing Rafflecopter. We're not doing Instagram. We're doing emails. You are going to email your answer to questions@petesbasement.com. Okay? You're going to title that shit Paybacks, and you're going to say, here's my answer, whatever. Say hi in the fucking email. Say, I hate you assholes. These are all jerks. Your opinions are shit. Here's my answer. Give me my free book. Whatever. And then we're going to take all of your emails, everybody who answers correctly. Yes, you do have to answer it right. Duh. This is not a fucking the Little League where everybody gets a trophy, motherfucker. If you're wrong, you're wrong. Sucks to be you. Anyway, you have to get the question right, and then we're going to take a big-ass hat or something, and we're going to throw everybody's name in, and we're going to draw the winners live on Instagram. Let's say next week is motherfucker.
I'm playing.
At least it wasn't the full one. Next week is Thanksgiving. We're off next week. Sorry, guys. It's Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is Thursday.
Oh,
we film
Patio
Thursday.
Furniture. That's the character's name. Patio Furniture.
Patio Furniture. It's pretty fantastic.
That's tattoos by Keith, man. He's fucking hilarious. Holy shit.
So the week after that, if anybody wants to go quickly into their calendar and tell, I guess I'll do it since I'm the only one not quite using my phone. Here we
get on
go.
that shit.
Hold on. I'm gonna say December.
Figure this shit out before the show.
Shut. What?
One of those things.
Who said that? You or was one of them say
How
that?
dare
Oh, I said that.
How
Shut
dare
up.
anybody suggest that we prepare?
Amy
What is
says
that?
no, she won't have anybody to make fun of.
This is all off the cuff. December 3rd, the contest ends. We're going to draw the winner on December 3rd. Go watch the video now. It's like a 10-minute video. Email your answer to questions@petesbasement.com and title it Paybacks. And then we will draw the winner live on the air. Thank you. Now at least I can see. You get to win one of 3 signed copies. That just says ha 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 ha.
Yeah, you missed it.
You missed what he said, though.
All right, fair enough. So everybody got that? Good. And remember, did anybody answer where the festering bowl of dog snot thing was from?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Well, we're going to do 2 contests this week
Oh, look at you.
because I feel like it and I want an answer. I want you guys to fucking answer me because that's what I'm here for. Let's face it, this community means about as much to me as a festering bowl of dog snot. Tell me what movie that line is from, and I'll send you a free comic book because we're awesome like that. It's not going to be signed or anything. It'll be bagged and boarded.
There
That's
you
it.
go.
And a signed postcard by.
And a signed postcard. We'll all sign a postcard. Yeah.
There you go.
Get a signed postcard.
We could do that. That's about as best we could do. And we'll write you a nice happy note. Ramon always writes boobies. Every signature he does.
Boobies.
Who said we'll have nobody to talk to? Amy?
Yeah.
Maybe we'll probably do like a quick Thanksgiving segment.
She says I still need to send you a piece of onesies.
I am looking forward to that pizza onesie, dear. I want the pizza onesie.
Yes, please.
He's talked about it.
During the break, if you want to reach out to us on Facebook, ask us questions and stuff, we do interact.
We do get back to you. Instagram, we are very good with answering people. Speaking of Instagram,
She's serious about that too.
I'm hoping she is.
Email him, pete@peacebasement.com, and
I mean, we'll absolutely send you free shit. Not that we're in the business of, bartering and bribing on the show, but, I'm Italian, so I can't actually accept gifts for nothing. Like, something kind of goes strokey in my brain, and then I have to send them something. It's just one of those things.
Plate of spaghetti. You mean
Plate of spaghetti or something.
Right. ForTheTiny cannot wait to see you in this pizza one day.
For the tiny, I might ask for a little knit Pete in a pizza onesie. That should happen. Guys, For the Tiny makes these really awesome little knit dolls. I've shown you the Iron Man that glows in the dark and the Deadpool, but our first encounter, Roger had sent me this little adorable Snake Eyes that I immediately ordered. And he's got his little Arashikage symbol on his arm. And then I turned around and said, wow, they should make a Storm Shadow one before we even met her. And she's like, they should make a Storm Shadow one. And the next thing I knew, I got a Storm Shadow one to go along with Snake Eyes. And he's like, yeah.
Oh, God. He's 5 years old again.
he sounds and everything.
Shing, shing, shing.
I have to ask For the Tiny, if she hasn't done it yet, if you could, put together a Master Chief for me. Because I'm a
Ooh.
huge Halo fan.
Yes, you are.
And that would be fucking phenomenal.
You got money, son? Where?
I got money.
All
I'll
right,
pony
making
up
sure.
the cash. Fuck yeah.
My boy was actually asking for an Incredible Hulk with a little bitty Bruce Banner, too.
That's awesome.
His birthday's in March, so I'll be happy to buy one of those for him.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Guys, she does such great work, and
These are amazing.
She has one already.
Oh, okay.
ForTheTiny. I don't know which one she's talking about. Master Chief or Hulk.
Master Chief.
Master Chief, all right.
I will go on the website and buy one if
Martial
it's
arts
still
girl.
available.
What martial arts girl? Relic Lord?
Oh, the one that this girl kicked Pete's ass, like a little 10-year-old girl with a fucking sword? Yeah, I seen her.
Oh,
Somebody
that chick.
else-
Yeah, I saw that video. That was
Somebody
awesome.
else said this is Pete's long-lost daughter.
And she has a Hulk.
And she has a Hulk.
Oh, man, I didn't
even
see the Hulk,
better.
and I
All
looked
right.
for it. Shit.
All right.
Fantastic. Guys, again, thanks for tuning in. If we don't get a chance to talk to you, happy Thanksgiving. But I'm sure we'll put out at least a little something. We'll figure something out. And yeah, we'll fucking see you guys in 2 weeks. Don't forget the contest, questions@peachbasement.com. Title it Paybacks and title it Festering Bowl of Dog Snot. Happy Thanksgiving, fellas. Sinestro, salud. I'm out of tequila, but all the best to you and the family. By the way, speaking of pregnant women, your wife's due like soon, I think, right? Like, congratulations. He's gonna have a kid again.
He who?
Sinestro.
Oh.
Oh, awesome. Congratulations.
I'm like, you looking at Roger, like, what the fuck why do I not know?
No, Roger's not gonna have soon. Not to be confused with spoon, which is a battle cry.
Right.
Fucking awesome.
Spoon!
And we know what tattoos my Keith wants for Christmas.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
frightened.
He wants a Ramon themed firefighter calendar, I think is what he wants.
Hey,
Ah!
yeah.
Sorry, Matt. Just saw Ramon's cock written on the screen and I fucking freaked out. I want to
gets
spoon
worse.
with the Ramon.
It gets worse. It gets worse.
It's wide tattoos. It's real wide.
Girth.
Sick bastard.
It's not so much length, but it's like a fucking stump. Like when you cut a tree down. It's just
Chode is the term you're looking for.
Yeah, it's a little bit of both tattoos.
Can we go home now?
Oh my god.
Oh man. Yeah, I think we can go home now. It's been enough
Yeah,
fucking
it's time to
stupidity.
go home.
See you guys in 2 weeks.
Pete's Basement is copyright 2015, Rip Productions and Pete's Basement LLC. All rights reserved, so go fuck yourself.
What? Which tattoo? What?
Stop talking during the intro. I hate when you do that.
I'm paying attention to the fans.
Fuck them.
He's vaping gay.
This community means about as much to me as a festering bowl of dog snot.
Is vaping gay?
First person that tells me where that line is from, no fair Googling, gets a free comic book. No, Roger, you don't count. You're associated with the Pete's Basement Show. You don't get to win the impromptu contest.
Brendan E says
Oh
hi.
boy.
Hiya, Brendan.
Here we go.
All right, do the intro.
Here we go, doing the intro. And it was such a great clap, too.
Oh, Jesus.
That was still pretty good, though.
Must
How
get.
many more we got? We're at 54 minutes.
Oh, man. No. We're going. We got a lot.
No, we're not, because I'm editing.
No.
Guess what? I'm just going to press this little button here and stop the camera, and that'll be the end of the show.
Listen, everybody, when this show is fucked up, you all blame Roger. You all send him strongly worded letters.
No, seriously, how many more we got?
We have Marvel left. And then Red Sonja.
No, that's a company. That's not a...
Well, the more you're talking, the more we're still going.
These will go quick. Trust me. These will go quick.
So Mighty Thor seems to be
Wait,
the next
answer my question. How many we have left?
5, 6?
6.
What? We'll make them quick. Trust me.
All right.
Trust me.
I'm giving you...
No, don't trust them. Trust
Half
me.
hour.
I'm
Trust
giving you
me.
20 minutes.
All right. We
Which
got
is really good for like a half hour because then we still got to deal with questions.